Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. We've had a couple of good runs recently. A good silent run, good defect run. Let's play as the Watcher. I actually kind of like the Watcher. I don't think that the Watcher is my highest win rate character. That might actually go to like the Silent. I think that discard poison works extremely well as the Silent. As for the Watcher, I still don't quite know how to play as the Watcher, but we'll figure it out. Upgrade, 100 gold, remove 2 cards, random relic. I like having pure water. I like the removal because the strikes defends need to be replaced, but I am kind of curious about 100 gold going to a shop. 200 gold is not enough to buy a rare relic though. Upgrade a card, we could just upgrade Eruption, but do we really need to upgrade Eruption? I actually feel like removing 2 cards might be the best. If we remove a strike and a defend, anything we add is gonna be just that little bit better for us, allowing us possibly to do extra whatever, extra damage, extra block. Now, we're gonna take another 2 damage on this fight, just starting it, but we drew a curse, it's gonna happen. You know what? I'm pretty certain you're dead next turn. Even if you put up 8 block, you put up 9! Hey, you're still dead. Wow, this is a tough call. These are all good. Tantrum is a cheap Wrath Enabler. Wave of the Hand is a great block, which we like to have in the deck. And Third Eye is a good block with Scry. I was gonna call it Scrawl, that's a different card. I do think that we probably want Tantrum. The fact that it re-enters your draw pile means that if we get a Tantrum, if we get like a Tantrum and a Meditate, or a Tantrum and a Fear No Evil, we can really cheaply and easily enter into Wrath, Calm, Alternate. I kind of like a Tantrum. I think that also early you just need the damage more than anything else, so I will take it early. Let's go combat, we need cards. So even right now I'm like, okay, we don't need to enter Vigilance, but Tantrum puts it in the draw pile, so we know we have 1 attack that we can draw, which is 18 damage, plus an extra 12 times 2, that's enough for a kill. Bowling Bash, Just Lucky, Crush Joints. The vulnerability is really nice for like Lagavulin and Gremlin Knob, but Bowling Bash is really good for the sentries. And I think that because we have a Tantrum in the draw pile, we probably don't need Crush Joints as much as we need a Bowling Bash for the sentries. It's also good for enemies like this, you know, Tantrum into a Bowling Bash just wipes the floor with them. Let me see, they're all dead. I don't even have to use a potion here. I mean, that's just like, it's weird because that's a bad draw because it's all strikes, but it's good enough to get the job done. Liquid Memories, Block, or Cultist's Potion. I actually really like all of this. I think we will probably keep the potions that we have. We don't scry, so Nirvana's not a good choice. Pressure points, people lose their freaking mind over this card. They say, hey Abe, you don't value pressure points. It's very good. Apply 11 mark. All enemies lose HP equal to their mark. Okay, I mean, do I actually just remove every card from my deck and then just take only pressure points? Like, do we go down to a deck that's purge, 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 3 defense, a vigilance, and a pressure points? I mean, it's a scaling card because every time you play it, it gets stronger, but if you don't have another pressure points, it's not really doing that much damage at all. If an enemy has Artifact, you can't really hit him with the pressure points. I think I just don't like it. I just don't like pressure points. Sure, we could add like 3 of these to the deck, upgrade them all, but, you know, if we fight the Shield Guardian, we don't do any damage until we play this 3 times, but then again, they only have 20 HP, so this would actually kill him in 2 pressure points after that. Against Donu Deka, you'd have to punch through the artifacts. The Awakened One and the Time Eater would lose their marks halfway through the fight. Act 4 elites have artifact. The Heart has artifact after turn 4. But at least the Heart wouldn't purge its mark, but I just don't like it. I'm gonna take a Consecrate. After all that, it's like, Consecrate. Why not? Consecrate. Consecrate today, come on. Let's see, 9 is 18. We can do 18 times 2, which is 36 plus 9, which is 45 damage. Not enough to kill you, so we're just gonna defend. This is a pretty bad turn because we are gonna lose the both of the Wrath Enablers, but, oh good. This is also a fight where this guy doesn't really do all that much, let's be honest. And I am just gonna play Liquid Memories to get the Tantrum back. You know, all this guy does is weaken you, which is really not that bad. At least he's not the one that makes you vulnerable. Dude, I think an early Devotion totally works. It's a good upgrade target. It'll allow us to do more damage on boss fights, like Guardian here, extra energy. Having a few Wrath cards to get you going until you can get a Devotion build running totally works. I've built this deck in the past. I know what I'm doing, I hope. Can we fight 2 elites? Devotion is probably a little bit too slow for most of the elites that we're going to be fighting. Bowling Bash is good for the sentries. It's only 10 damage on the other 2, though. You know, I think Devotion's really good for Lagavulin, though. I think we're gonna want Devotion upgraded though. So I'm gonna upgrade it now. We've got a couple of good potions we can hopefully use in these fights coming up. Well, I might just use the potions here because this is a pretty bad draw. We can do 12, 10, and 9. So we can do 31 damage. If we kill the Fungi Beast, we're gonna be vulnerable, which means you're gonna be hitting for 15, which is actually 30. So unfortunately, I think this is a block potion. I kinda hate to see it, but we actually got a pretty bad draw here, I think. Da 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 da. This will do 14 damage times 2. I mean, I think we just do it like this. And sure, give me the Devotion. Maybe in 4 turns I'll be able to enter Divinity. We did get a potion back, which is okay. I do like an Empty Fist as well. It's a good way of exiting that Wrath state, and we do need more ways of exiting. So Gremlin Knob is an annoying fight. This is a very good turn 1. I'm actually gonna use the attack potion as well. We're not gonna play the regen, because he's gonna die too quickly. Okay, we're just gonna take, I think, Ragnarok. All right, yeah. Turns out I'm pretty happy about this fight. Pocket Watch is okay. Meditate is like a core card. It is such a good card to have. Eternal Feather is such a good relic to have. Yo, this is a good run. We've got the makings of a great run, in fact. And against Lagavulin, we want early Devotion. Didn't get it, that's fine. Instead, we're probably gonna stall for the Devotion, honestly. If we stall for Devotion and then block heavily, not like we have a lot of blocks, but if we do that, Devotion will kill Lagavulin even if we have a strength debuff. It should be okay. Bubonic Lettuce says, I'm trying to understand Slay the Spire because I might buy it. We're on the left, enemies are on the right, cards are at the bottom, energy is here, draw piles here, discard piles here, you play cards, you hit enemies. Boom, that's it. He says, all I know is Purple Lady and Defect, hard and bad. They're not hard, they're just complicated. Ironclad's the easiest character because it's basically, Ironclad hit hard. It's weird, but like... We literally don't need to bring anything back because we're just gonna play Devotion and then stall, so... Although we could Devotion and play these other cards. Like we could Tantrum, Devotion, Smack, Empty Fist, but if we play Devotion and then wait, we'll have Divinity like a turn earlier, right? Or turn later. So let's see, if we play this, we'll have 3 Mantra, 6 Mantra, 9 Mantra on his turn off. I think we actually just play Devotion and then end turn. We're gonna draw more thanks to Pocket Watch anyways, and if we draw Tantrum, we'll go on him on the next turn. Empty Fist and Vigilance will shuffle around anyways. But I want to get the Mantra so that we enter Divinity when he's not attacking. So we have to go on him on this turn. And then basically, we're going to stall. Although we don't really have much block, but we're still gonna stall anyways, because we're just waiting for Devotion at this point. We should have popped the potion. I don't even know if it's worth popping right now. We have another elite fight coming up. Maybe we'll try to save the potion for that. We'll probably instead play the Essence of Steel. That's a mistake. I should have played it. But... 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we bring back? Really, we just want blocks. I'm just gonna bring back a Vigilance. We have Tantrum in the draw pile anyway, so we know we're gonna draw it. And actually, I think he's just dead on this turn, so we didn't even need the Devotion play. And we didn't take much damage at all. And we got meat on the bone, which is fantastic. I'm glad I saved the regen potion. There you go. We do not need Scrawl, but if we ever want to get to things like Devotion quickly, it's good to have. But because of Pocket Watch, if we just don't play cards, we'll draw on the next turn anyways. But as the Watcher, you tend to combo, you know, Tantrum, Vigilance, Eruption, Attack, 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 Meditate. You play like 7 cards per turn. Miracle into something else, so. Just Lucky is tempting, but it ruins Pocket Watch. Scrawl is tempting, but it ruins Pocket Watch. Tranquility is tempting for a combo of some sort. You know, you can Tantrum and then Tranquility, or Tranquility Tantrum to get extra energy if you need it. I think I'll take Scrawl. It's good enough. So we should not, we should not rest. We have 2 methods of healing passively right now. We don't need to rest. Let's make Scrawl free. I tend to have a hard time playing Scrawl when it costs 1. If it's 0, I can play it. Okay, let's upgrade another card. I do really think Meditate is beautiful, but I'm gonna upgrade Bowling Bash first. I think we have a high chance of fighting the sentries. Let's make sure we can kill them. I mean, I feel like we know what we're playing, basically. Eight block. We can do 21 damage, which is barely enough to kill you. Now we're taking no damage, and that's a good Scrawl opportunity. Although now that I'm thinking about it, we do need to take damage to trigger meat on the bone. If we get hit for 2, we'll heal for 12. So let's get hit for 3 and heal for 12. There you go. Gotta remember that is something to consider. I think that we can do mantra. With a devotion already in the deck, either pray or prostrate's okay. Pray doesn't get you there 1 turn faster, because it's 3 mantra. Prostrate doesn't get you there 1 turn faster. Well, okay. Pray doesn't get you there 2 turns faster, but neither does prostrate. You know, if we're at 9 mantra, pray or prostrate gets us to 10. And if we devotion and cycle through the mantra gain twice, we would be at 18. Prostrate would still give us 2 extra triggers. This would only give us 1 extra trigger. So I actually think prostrate's the better call here. Conclude is also really good for AoE. But I actually do kind of think that faster mantra gain might be nice to have. I don't normally go for the mantra, but with the devotion in the deck, I kind of feel like it's a good opportunity to do it. And this is, I mean, I think this is just going to be a bit of an eruption play. And I got to admit, I kind of really like this because we have a meditate, so we can tantrum, meditate, bring back like a consecrate, and then play it on the next turn. But we're not going to have the same draw that we do now. If we tantrum empty fist, it's good damage, and then we can tantrum bowling bash empty fist. We can't empty fist next turn. It's just going to be a tantrum bowling bash, which is not that much damage. Just trying to see what the best course of action here is. Because we don't have the draw on the next turn. We're going to have 4 cards and then tantrum. Unless we meditate something back, in which case we'll have an additional card. Like a consecrate. So let's say we bring back consecrate. It'll be 9 plus 10, 19 plus 20, 39 damage. How much can we do right now? We can do another 18 and 18, 36. I mean, in theory, 36 plus 39 is a kill. Ah, but you know what? I can't tantrum meditate empty fist. I can only play 2 of these. So, hold up. Math. 18 plus 18, 36. You'll be at 34. 9 plus 10, 29. What about a tantrum strike? Tantrum strike. That's 30 damage. You'll be at 40. 18 plus 20 is only 38 damage. So we're still underkilling you barely. You know what? If the Gremlin Knob hits us for 18 damage, it's really not that bad because we'll heal. We'll heal twice because of the feather. So I don't think it really matters. But I don't think there's a way to kill him on the next turn. So I am trying to figure out how to do this. We probably should not have played Eruption. We probably should have just drawn because we would have had extra energy. If we upgraded Eruption, we would be able to kill him. But sorry, I might be overthinking things. Nambi just says, Abe, please. All right, I will make a decision. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to do this. You know, in theory, I could not even enter... Oh god, I alt-tabbed off the screen. I could not even enter Wrath, and then we'll probably be okay to draw and then kill you on the turn afterwards, but I'm probably just going to enter Wrath anyways. We'll take 16, but we'll heal for 12. Bard asks, Abe, have you played Library of Runia? Nope. I don't even know what that is. Singing Bowl's very good, and I think we do need a Perseverance. And then we're gonna upgrade Perseverance. I mean, Meditate's good, Eruption's good. Perseverance is gonna stay in hand for a long time. Let's get that Meditate upgraded so we can actually bring back 2 cards and actually make a proper combo. Would love to get that Tantrum again. Oh, baby! We got a lot of cards this turn. Tantrum. Consecrate. Bowling Bash. Devotion. Prostrate. Strike. Strike. Good enough. Keep the Miracle. Don't need to play it. We got Scrawl, Vigilance, Empty Fist. We were bound to draw one enabler for our exiting of the stances, so I'm happy with this. Do we even want to Scrawl? Dung. 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 Bard says it's a deck builder that made me have those long moments of mental math like you just had. Dude, the last run of Slay the Spire I did was that long ass, let's do it. That long ass defect run. It was like the one run where I needed to do the mental math. So like, I'm not gonna apologize for mental mathing. We're gonna take a little bit of damage. Probably could have done this a little bit differently, but whatever. So Prostrate is Mantra. I'd rather just get it next turn and then get a ton of draw. So I'm just gonna yeah, I'm just gonna Vigilance and like Perseverance. We'll take one, and then we'll have the extra energy on a turn where we have a lot of draw thanks to Pocket Watch. Pocket Watch might work pretty well with this divinity stuff, because we can end up doing a lot of damage on a turn like this. We probably don't need a lot of draw next turn, so I think we'll just I think we're just gonna Eruption, Tantrum, Empty Fist, Vigilance. That's pretty good. Hater, welcome to the stream. How's it going today? Has been a while, hasn't it? I will take 1 damage. I don't mind being at like 60 HP on the next floor, because we have, again, 2 methods of healing, Singing Bowl, which makes meat on the bone better. We don't need to worry about it. We'll say I kind of hate this turn. I want to play Prostrate, but I don't want to enter Mantra, so I'm kind of just, you know, forced to just block. And I could play this for energy, but we're not drawing anything, so I think we'll just actually meditate. You know what, screw that. I can still kill ya. Let's take no damage. We'll just bring back Prostrate to give us a little bit of a bow buff. Asks, is there Dead Cells? I haven't played Dead Cells recently. I know that the bank update actually did come out, but I haven't played it yet. Well, other than when I was playing it, you know? It's just, you know what? If we do it like this, we can keep Perseverance in hand. One thing I will say is that if we don't have Pocket Watch draw, we're suffering not having good... You're dead. We're suffering a little bit not having good retains or draw. We only really have Pocket Watch and Scrawl for the draw. Sometimes in Meditate, we would like to have additional retains in hand that we can use on our divinity turns. I don't see this being an Alpha, Beta, Omega. I see this being a Devotion Meditate. Master Reality becomes free on an upgrade. We're not creating cards right now. We're creating 0 cards. And as I mentioned, we don't have anything that retains like Carve Reality or Battle Hymn. So I actually think you just take a Judgment. It's a pretty good card. It kills weak support units pretty reliably. I don't think we want Choker. I don't think we want Philosopher's Stone either. Although the extra energy could be nice. We might just prefer card removal going for like a thin Watcher deck. We can get energy on the next floor, maybe like a Cursed Key. I mean, technically speaking, extra energy plays well with meat on the bone. If we take damage, we'll just heal it back, and Eternal Feather. But I honestly think that card removal is what we want. We want to thin out the deck a little bit, get rid of a couple of strikes. Or really a strike and a defend, even though we've added only, 2 blocks. I want to add more attacks, so let's dump a couple of strikes and see what happens. All right, coffee time. Glop. Let's look at the map. Okay, I gotta admit, I like a left path here. One shop with maybe about 400 gold plus 3 guaranteed elite fights. We can't dodge, but there's a lot of rests in between the elites and we get passive healing anyway, so we will probably be okay. I like the late shop here, but we only get 2 elites and the burning elite is kind of in the middle of a good path. There's a late shop here too, but only 1 elite on this path. So I kind of like the multi-elite path. I don't know if the deck is strong enough to survive against multi-elites like this, but we're gonna give it a shot. $12 damage. If we play a lot of skills, we're only going to draw 1 block next turn, which is kind of annoying unless we scrawl through everything and then we have another turn or another hand that's kind of fresh. Prostrate, I think, is worth playing. And I think that a scrawl is worth playing, strangely enough. So I think we'll probably just go for damage and then end with a vigilance defend. We're gonna scrawl to get through the dazes, I think. So let's smack ya. Smack ya. Judgment is 30. We might be able to hit that judgment. $18 damage. I mean, we got you with Tantrum, Eruption, Judgment, I think. Yeah. So that worked very well. Sash Whip, Collect, Tranquility. I think we need more attacks, because we just removed a couple of strikes, and anything that provides a little bit of weakness would be nice. It's not a very good attack. It's only 10 damage, but if we can enter Devotion quickly, cards like this are way more playable, I think. And it's the only source of weakness in the deck right now. So you're hitting for 21. You essentially always hit for 21 every combat, every beginning of every combat. I hate you. Please die. I will. I'm even gonna play Perseverance. It's gonna ruin our pocket watch, but if we meditate it back, it'll start to grow again. I mean, this is what can I say? This is just a pretty bad fight for us. I might just pop Distilled Chaos and see what we get. Defend, Sash Whip, Scrawl. I do like the draw on this one, because we can Empty Fist. I mean, hold on, if we Tantrum, we'll go to 2 energy. Consecrate, Empty Fist, 10 plus 18, 28 damage. Now, we're not gonna get you into Judgment range, but we can still Tantrum. Because we're gonna play Meditate. And it actually does give us the extra energy to play like 1 defend. If Judgment was upgraded, we could actually kill you right now, but it's not upgraded, so we're just gonna have to meditate. How come I didn't get a choice? Oh, I guess I just didn't have cards in hand, now that I think about it. 21 damage, oh my god, why are you still attacking me? So 9 plus 20, 30, 46. So 50 something odd damage. It's not even close to being enough to kill you. So we're gonna get hit real freaking hard. Honestly, the weakness is probably worth 3 block, so weaken you. Yeah, that's worth 6 block. And then Perseverance is 3, so we might as well just play 2 defends. We're gonna get hit for 9. Again, we have healing, so a little bit of damage is okay. I'd still rather not take all this damage though, but what are you gonna do? If we play prostrate, we can actually put up in a block. 8 energy. Smack him, smack him, smack him, block, block. Judgment will kill you, a lot of things will kill you, this will kill you. We need a lesson learned in this deck. The cards need to be upgraded. And I think I will add a Prey. I think entering Mantra is going to be really nice if we can make it happen reliably. I think we're just going to go all out, basically. 18 damage. Gets you down to 28, so I think a Judgment kills you. Do kind of like an empty fist here. We're not in calm, unfortunately, but that's okay. I mean, that kills you, and then we can just vigilance. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I mean, if we vigilance tantrum, though. Vigilance, tantrum, you, bowling bash, you. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll still have a sash whip and we can kill you. Hold on, 2 gets you down to 1 energy. 1 gets you to 2 energy. This will do 40 damage. This will do 16. Yo, the deck seems to be working. Fasting is tempting, but we don't have the energy to make it work. It's so unfortunate because it's an upgraded fasting. It's insanely good, but we just don't have the energy to make it happen. Though it does make cards like Prostrate twice as good, and if we enter Divinity, we have the energy to do anything we want anyways. It's a tough call, honestly, because the extra stats are just dynamite. But it severely limits what you can play, and you really do need to be able to combo, like Meditate over and over and over again, or enter Divinity over and over and over again to get the value from the strength. But if you can play Fasting as like a one-hit KO card, it's very good. And if we get 4 energy, the stats are worth it, man. I mean, it basically upgrades every card in the deck when you play it for the cost of 1 energy. I actually think we can probably make it work. But a Prostrate to enter Mantra faster is also probably okay, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 7 Mantra for all Prostrate and Praise. That's 1 turn of Devotion every time you shuffle your deck, which actually is not that much now that I think about it, but we have no energy relics too. Man, this is a really tough call. I think normally when I take Fasting, I don't like it because it ruins my energy gain. We don't have a lot of cards that cost 0 right now, so we're only going to be able to play like 2 cards per combat. I'm just going to take the Prostrate, but I hope that we can. I hope that we're able to add a Fasting later. Transform 2 cards. We could transform a Strike and a Defend, but they won't be upgraded. We could just get Strength on turn 1, which might help us to get an early kill. I think we'll just go for the Strength. I think fighting especially the elites on this floor, that's gonna be kind of nice. I hate you. I just like, I really hate you. We probably do want to pray. This feels like a block into a prey. Like if we Vigilance Tantrum, take advantage of the early strength gain, Empty Fist, we'll still have 2 energy. Pardon me. We can probably pray, defend, and get where we need to be, roughly. I do think it's worth it. We're gonna take a hit, but, you know, that's what the heals are for. Now, I do hate that you're attacking again, unfortunately, but we can still Tantrum Meditate. See what we draw. I mean, a Prostrate's fine. And you know what? Now we don't even have to Tantrum, which means we can just Perseverance and Meditate bring back. Honestly, a Prey enters Divinity. But we only have an Eruption next turn, and we played a lot of cards. So, I actually think we just want like a Prey Empty Fist. If we enter Divinity, this thing is going to do 27 damage. And we're on Meat on the Bone level right now, which is pretty good. So, Prey. Or we could just do it like this. That'll work. Reach Heaven, Halt, Prey. Another Prey is good, but I actually do think we just want a Retain attack that we can use to kill with Divinity. Anything will work, even a Reach Heaven. It's not perfect, but it's upgraded, I'll take it. And now this is kind of what I'm hoping for with the early mutagenic strength. I just want to be able to kill something. We need a power potion. 38. Reach Heaven Judgment kills you. I was actually thinking about fasting because it would make the prostrates give us way more block, but it will interfere with our energy gain in the future. If we play Diva form, energy won't be a problem, but energy is not really a problem. It's weird, they're like opposite cards. They're opposing archetypes to a small extent, but I think you can't go wrong with the Diva form, even though it's probably not gonna matter, because we're just gonna Reach Heaven, Judgment, Consecrate, block, block. 8 block means we only take 7, which is still pretty good. And if we get hit for 3, we will enter our state. I mean, we're gonna take a lot more than 3, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Down to 21. I think we Pray. 22 damage. 45. Sashwood. I mean, when we get our cards out there, we actually do a lot of damage. I think we do need another block in the deck. We're gonna upgrade and heal. And I like Judgment, I like Perseverance, and I like upgrading the Praise and the Prostrates just to get the extra mantra gain out of them. It doesn't raise the block, but it raises the mantra by 1. I think actually maybe the weakness would be good, because if we're having a block problem, this helps to block, but yeah, let's get the weakness going. If we fight, in particular, Book of Stabbing, I think we're gonna prefer to have that card be the one that's been upgraded. Now, I really like starting with an artifact, and now I wish I'd taken fasting, but I think you do go artifact, like artifact, deceive, warpaint. We might not be able to afford all 3 of those cards, but even if we can't, warpaint upgrading, Prostrate, Pray, Perseverance, Empty Body, Judgment, Defends, Vigilance, all worth it. And then the artifact is just super nice, because it means we can take a fasting now. Yeah, 172 plus 162. Am I really gonna run this math? We can't afford Deceive. We could take a Spirit Shield, but we're not really retaining too much. Sometimes we do draw a lot, though. I'll admit to that. So, do we have enough for both of these? I think we don't. I think we're off by 1. That's not right. We're off by more than 1. We're off by 6. I think both of these together are 237. I think we'll just buy Warpaint, though. I could buy both of these, Spirit Shield and Deceive, and then upgrade on my own. We do get good upgrades. Do I want to add too many additional cards? I mean, I think that we need better blocks while we're waiting to get our divinities out. So I am kind of like click, click. Click, 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 click. Yeah. I mean, they're good blocks. Spirit Shield upgrades to 4 block. Deceive Reality upgrades to 7 with a safety of 12, which I like. So we're adding cards to the deck, but I think it's meaningful and necessary. Dude, Damaru totally fits the archetype. Ornamental Fan, not so much. We're not really playing... We might be able to get this to trigger once per combat. That's probably it. I actually think we would prefer to take the key and then maybe luck into a better relic in the future. 4 block doesn't change things too much for us. Now this is a super unfortunate turn because we're not killing anything. Well, no, we can kill 1 enemy, which might cause the leader to buff. Nope, he's gonna attack. A little annoying. 13 damage. Oh, dude, Artifact is giving us the strength gain permanently. I mean, it's still a very good use of Clockwork Souvenir, let's be honest. Pray his mantra next turn. I mean, we're gonna get hit. We gotta kill you. And then I think you just block, meditate. If we bring back a Perseverance, it'll scale. If we bring back a Prostrate, it gets us closer to Mantra, which I guess is okay. We're gonna take, what was it, 23 damage? Not much we can do. And I gotta be honest with you, I think we just Prostrate, Deceive, Devotion, and then play nothing else. We could play Scrawl, but I actually want to get the Pocket Watch draw next turn. We have a safety and we'll draw hopefully just a lot of attacks that we can play. Maybe we can kill the Gremlin Leader, and if not, oh well, we're just gonna kill these guys. Who cares? Like, we got a lot of damage on this turn. Like, a lot. I don't know, can I kill you? 54 plus 39, oh my god, I don't want to do the freaking math. 54 plus 39, that's 93 plus 18 times 3, which is another 54. So 54 times 2 is 108, 108 plus 39, I mean, we have you, you're dead. And we'll heal. That's not bad. Captain's Wheel, 3rd turn, 18 block. It's fine. Study is good draw, but it does ruin Pocket Watch. But you can retain the insights for when you actually enter Divinity. And to be honest with you, entering Divinity is super important. So I look at the study and I like it, because being able to draw into Prostrates and Prays even, Sash Whips and Meditates. You know, we don't need to rely on Pocket Watch if we can generate our own draw. If we can play Reach Heaven, Insight, and then get the Through Violence in our hand. If we fill our hand and then play Spirit Shield. It does ruin us on the Time Eater, but we don't have to play it on the Time Eater fight. So Study is like a good enough one-off addition. I also look at Signature Move and I kind of like it. If we purge Eruption, then we'll only have Tantrum that conflicts. And if we can draw into Signature Move, that's a ton of damage. We could also just skip. I feel like I haven't been skipping many cards, so I'm tempted to do just that. I think I'm just gonna skip it. Quirk says I don't like Study, can clog up your hand. Well, if you play the Insights, they just exhaust. The only negative for this is Time Eater and the Heart, every other fight it's a positive. Pure positive. It just costs 1 energy. I'm gonna take the study. I like it. I might not upgrade it immediately, but I like it. I like it. You know what? Screw that. I'm gonna upgrade it immediately to make it more playable. Because basically, now that I'm rethinking it, I'm thinking, if we're reliant on devotion to do damage, we need attacks, which means we need to draw. So study can give us the draw. So I think that's where I'm going with it. So luckily this works. Next turn we're gonna have Mantra. I mean, honestly, I really like this turn. Taking no damage, extra energy next turn anyways. I still think we need a lesson learned in this deck. That would be so good. What's the Spirit Shield upgrade? It just 1 extra block. Sorry, I thought I answered that. 3 block to 4 block for each card in hand. It does not count itself though. It does not count itself. This to me feels like a max HP. We have a retain attack in hand, and we have draw, so we don't need a Carve Reality. Vulnerability is nice, but I think I'd rather just have the HP at this point, especially going up against Book of Stabbing. So, I mean, it's a pretty bad turn, but hey, we gained 1 mantra. It's 21 block. We've already played 4 cards, so the Consecrate's okay. We need a... Prostrate would do it. Oh, dude, this is actually a very good turn. First of all, we got extra block, but Miracle, Prostrate, Enter Divinity, Reach Heaven, 100% chance of drawing the card we just added to the deck. Yoink. And then yoink, you're dead. Beautiful fight. We get Peace Pipe. We don't need Blasphemy. I think we actually Enter Divinity fast enough ourselves. I like Peace Pipe. We're just gonna max HP this one. I like the fact that we can now purge the strikes from our deck to have only, you know, the high quality attacks that we have. We could upgrade something, but I think I'm just gonna purge a strike. Keep thinning out the deck a little bit. Honestly, this is a very good turn. It's good pocket watch. I wish that would get added to your hand, admittedly, but... So we're ruining pocket watch with the insights, but the insights give us draw on demand. This is a tough one, because if we can get to Prostrate Prey, which is actually in the discard pile, so we cannot enter Mantra. We have Empty Fist, we have Empty Body, we have an Insight, we have a Miracle. We're probably gonna play the Miracle. Let's Insight first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe we'll Scrawl on this turn. But you gotta draw more anyways. I mean, there's 27 freaking block, that's pretty good. It pretty much gets you there. Yeah, next turn you can Divinity. If we Miracle, Spirit Shield, Reach Heaven, we'll take a little bit of damage. I really want the Reach Heaven played. Let's think. Spirit Shield, 27 block, blocks handled. Tantrum does 18. Reach Heaven, 18, 18, 54. So we can kill one of the torch heads and then Miracle Empty Fist. Miracle Empty Body saves us 1 block. Miracle Empty Fist will at least do an extra 24 damage. Or we could Meditate, but then we'll take 8 damage. No, we won't take any more. Yeah, we should Miracle Meditate instead of Empty Fist. That way we can bring back cards, because we know that we're going to have a lot of cards on the next turn, and we can bring back a Spirit Shield. Yeah, I like it. So Spirit Shield, Tantrum. Reach Heaven's a kill. We should have killed you. We'll Meditate back whatever we think is good. Probably a Pray. That's a guaranteed mantra next turn. Well, it's not quite there, but it's close. I think we Pray. Reach Heaven. Next turn is guaranteed Divinity, so if I Pray Reach Heaven, we're going to town next turn. I like that turn a lot. Oh, I like that turn a lot. So here's our big turn. We're gonna get debuffed to all hell, as expected. But, oh hey look, wow, we do a lot of damage. Kill you. Smack ya, smack ya. There's no better turn than now we're about to be made weak. We want to draw Devotion. And I think we want to draw Prostrate. But we could just draw this next turn to play it. We don't have to play it this turn. Next turn it'll give us 3 block for free. I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay, Dad. We're gonna have 10 cards in hand, but with the insights we can just draw whatever the hell we want. And I guess we play Sash Whip. Actually, we're gonna have 9 cards, which is okay. So we didn't attack that much. That's why we need more retained attacks. But I guess the idea is that if we can insight through the deck fast enough, we can actually just get Mantra again and again and again. Like right now we're already at 6. If we play Prostrate, next turn is Divinity again, and then we just keep going over and over again. Like, I think that we just Vigilance, Prostrate, and then end turn. And then you're buffing and attacking, but oh hey, look at this, I have 8 energy now. What the hell are you gonna do to me? The answer is nothing. Dun 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 da 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 da. We have no attacks. We have 1 attack, and it is worth playing. Okay. We really gotta draw, though. Okay, worth it. I think we still need to draw. I mean, Eruption Meditate will work. We still draw. I like the weakness, so it's like a Eruption, Sash Whip, Empty Fist. But we're not gonna be putting up a lot of block if we do that, though. We can still Deceive. It's not worth a lot of block. And we need the weakness. Maybe just Empty Fist, Sash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dun, dun, dun. For real though, you're trying to kill her by old age. This is like turn 5 of the fight, and we've already done 200 damage to the collector. I think with 6 energy, we can Empty Fist, Sash Whip, Perseverance, Meditate, bring back like a mantra and a pray, and then probably get you on the next turn. So I think we just want to do that. So smack, smack. You'll probably be dead next turn anyways, so I'm not really that worried about this. We'll meditate and bring back a, I mean with 4 mantra, we'll be at 5. There's no prey in the draw pile. Whatever. We'll draw prey. I passed with draw and energy. The thing was is that I don't think we were gonna draw any attacks, and I wanted to save the insights for like, because the biggest damage dealing attack I have is through violence. If I can't get it to a reach heaven, I would probably just prefer to stall. On a turn like this, we can definitely smack though, because we are divinity. So we can bowling bash through violence. Oh, okay, you're dead. I mean, that fight went very well. Gambler's Brew. I like a vault because it's a redo. Another devotion is good, but I think we'll just go for a vault and upgrade it. And we could just go extra energy and lower cards. I mean, does this deck have a chance of winning on the heart fight? I don't know. Do we need Runic Pyramid? It would completely solve any draw problems we have. But energy would be a big problem. Until we enter Divinity every turn, then we can play all the attacks in our hand over and over again, I suppose. So this is a tough one between these two. We don't have a lot of retain attacks. Runic helps with that, but the extra energy that we have means that we could actually, you know, draw and play more cards every turn with the insights. With insights, we don't really need to hold cards. That's what I'm gonna say. So I think we do go Busted Crown. Yeah, it's gonna ruin our drafting, but the deck we have, it works, kind of. More blocks would be nice. The attacks are kind of good enough. Weirdly, like, when it's not weird, I want to remove Eruption. Maybe even Tantrum, but I think having one Tantrum is okay. Yeah, I think we'll just go for like a Busted Crown on this one. I don't want the Bell because it doesn't give me enough. Max HP with the Crown? Yeah, it's a very good point. If we don't have a card that we like, just add 2 HP. But I don't like the Bell for 2 reasons. One, because I had a run playing the Defect, I think it was the Defect, where on turn 2 of the Act 4 Elites, I drew the Curse of the Bell, Ascender's Bane, Burn, and like a Cleave. Maybe it was an Ironclad run, I don't know. And then that was a horrible turn and I died. But also, the 3 relics, it's such a random grab bag. I'd rather go for something that's guaranteed. I know what Busted Crown is gonna mean for me. I don't know what the Bell is gonna mean for me. The Bell could give me like, I don't know, what are the worst 3 relics in the game? It could give me those. It could give me Ceramic Fish. I don't know, what is another bad relic? Anyways. I like this path. Do we want an early shop? There's no shop on the second half. We'll take an early shop. Yeah, the boot. It could give me Ceramic Fish, the boot, and then something else. Well, I don't know if it can do that because I don't know what the quality is of those relics. But in general, how it works is it gives you a common, uncommon, and rare relic. What's the boot? Is a boot common? Is a boot uncommon? I don't know. I don't freaking know. Anyways, this is gonna be our scrawl turn. We need to upgrade Judgment. I think it's gonna be our vault turn. Like, Devotion, Sash, Judgment. I don't have the energy for the vault. Whatever. Dreamcatcher, there you go, that's a good one. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Keep those insights coming. We're in Mantra already. The Damaru with Devotion is so nice because it reduces the turns required to enter Divinity by 1, at least until you get your prostrates. By the way, everyone, make sure you get your prostrates examined. Flying Sleeves, nah. Man, lesson learned would be so good. I mean, we're unlikely to get it now that we took the crown, but maybe we can get it from a shop. We'll try. 1, 2, 3. Give me some draw. Now we're talking. I mean, Bowling Bash in Tantrum is just incredible, and we're guaranteed Divinity next turn, so we can totally make it happen. So we're just going to immediately Tantrum, Consecrate for free, Bowling Bash kills one of them, Reach Heaven kills you. Honestly, at this point, let's study, because we might be able to get the insight, which gives us an extra draw. Or not. Yo, the deck is really good. I still worry about defense, but the deck is getting it done. And maybe with max HP, we don't really need as much defense. Really what we need is like a lightning in the bottle so we can hold on to the scrawl to make sure we can get to the devotion as quickly as possible. I do not want to curse. I'm gonna smack you. Start here. 18 damage and a debuff. I'd rather not be debuffed, but it's vulnerability and weakness. We're already vulnerable and weak, so you know what? Sure, go ahead. Okay, energy scrawl. No, because we have Pocket Watch already. $39 damage. We've got a lot of block, we should be okay. This is not Devotion, but it's Devotion next turn. Actually, you know what? Vault means that it's Devotion now. So we should probably pray, Vault, Miracle, Meditate, bring back... Oh, it's not Devotion next turn, because we didn't play Devotion. But we do have Prostrate coming up, which does give us what we need. And I kind of want Pocket Watch draw, so I'm like... Pray, Reach Heaven, Vault? Ah, I don't have the energy for it. Maybe I don't even play Vault. Maybe I'll just let you hit me, because I'm going to put up blocks. Pray. Empty body. Give me a safety. We're gonna take 2 damage. Give me a study. Give me a meditate. And then bring back a pray and probably like an empty fist. Although Pocket Watch, or sorry, Bowling Bash does more damage. So sure, give me a Bowling Bash. Dun 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 dun, 57 damage. Okay, well we gotta hit you. Clearly. We have 2 insights in the draw pile. I love it. Let's smack you. Smack you. 18 damage we can get around. Well, I can take 4 damage. So I think I'm just gonna accept 4 damage and we'll just bring back Perseverance Pray. And if we can add another Meditate to the deck, we can meditate like every turn. Because we're almost in Divinity every turn with bringing back Prays and Prostrates. Which is really nice. That's Divinity next turn. If we Tantrum, we can't exit. Wow, I'm really just gonna accept the not real damage on this turn. Draw is, man, I need to find more draw in this deck somewhere. Nine damage. Like it's working. It's just a little slow. Through Violence is coming up. Empty Fist. I think we prostrate. Then give me a vault, because we're in Divinity again. Oh my god, I gotcha. Dude, where's my lesson learned? I like Protect, pre-upgraded. It's worth adding. Reach Heaven, Gold, Liquid Memories. You can take my Liquid Memories. Powers are upgraded. Depending on what we get, I might just add a power now. We don't scry at all, so probably not that. Exhaust doesn't exhaust. Do we really want to fill our deck with insights that don't exhaust? Probably not. Is my guess on that one. It would hit Vault and the Miracle and Scrawl. I don't think we want the Spoon. I think we want Talk to the Hand. Are we playing the Infinite character? What are we talking about? Slay the Spire? You can go Infinite as the Watcher. I think you can go Infinite as most of the characters, but it's just hard. But we are not Infinite, not with a 26 card deck. God, I really like Talk to the Hand. Watcher goes Infinite almost all the time. Pfft, not with how I play. I'm not good enough for that. I am not nearly good enough to go Infinite as the Watcher. So I doubt the phrasing almost all the time. That implies that it's easy or obvious. I still like a Talk to the Hand. I think I'm gonna save my money for the next shop. I also like a Third Eye for the Scry. So it's like Talk to the Hand, Third Eye, remove a Defend. No, we need to remove Eruption. Yeah. And I do like Toy Ornithopter as well, but I actually think that we have kind of enough healing between these that we should hopefully be okay. I'm just gonna remove that Eruption. We're not building an Eruption deck. We're not building a deck where we want to constantly hot swap between... We're gonna fight these elites. Oh god, why does it have to be you? Between states. We're not really doing that, are we? This is a really good turn, because we get Bowling Bash Judgment again, which kills the daggers, which is kind of amusing. So, yes. Oh, we should have played... Oh, we can still play Sash Whip. And then you can Empty Body. Third Eye. Not gonna remove those cards from my draw pile. Telling you straight up. And honestly, give me the Miracle Defend. Let's take no damage. We've already ruined Pocket Watch. You're buffing, which I would not recommend. We're in Mantra next turn, so you know what? Smack ya. That's 3 cards, so this is draw. Now, can we kill you? With Vault, maybe. We want to draw Reach Heaven on this turn, though. And I think we just want to go for the Reptomancer, especially if we're gonna Vault. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to discard 2 cards, or 3 cards rather. 1, 2, 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Play Study, then Scrawl. Ooh, if I play Reach Heaven, I can't play Vault. I should have thought about this. I mean, I can kill the daggers easily enough, and then work on the Reptomancer on a future turn. I really want to play Reach Heaven though. I need to get this through violence into the draw pile. I think we're gonna kill the daggers. I made a mistake with the energy calculations, obviously. We can do a lot of damage to the rep. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. Reach Heaven, which is doing 15 damage and adds a 20 damage through violence into the draw pile. Yeah, you're dead, dude. I'm dumb. You just draw the card that you add to your draw pile and kill him. It's easy. +1 strength. I don't think we need another empty body. Keep going for that max HP. Transient, a little scary. I'm also going to accept 7 damage so I can keep cards and get more draw for turn 2. This turn I think we're just gonna play cards. I hate that we didn't get Devotion yet, but talk to the hand. Kinda need the Prostrate. Kinda need the Pray. And then give me the safety. We're not in Divinity yet. I need a Prostrate. We can do a pretty good damage. We have 18 block too, so we only need to hit for like 40. I mean, we're pretty much there. Yeah. We played 5 cards, so we're not gonna get the Pocket Watch draw, but we have an Insight now. Ooh, we need to get to Prostrate. You know what? Devotion Vault gets us what we need. Devotion, Vault. Now we can smack the crap out of you, make you weak, and then hold through violence for an emergency turn, and we should be okay now. We should meditate and bring back Prostrate and Pray so we can get another turn of Divinity next turn. We are gonna play Tantrum, because I want to hit Sash Whip. Then we want to draw 5 cards. 1, 2. 1, 4. Okay, there's Meditate. So we're guaranteed Divinity next turn. So honestly, I think you just do it. You meditate, you pray. If we're guaranteeing Divinity, we should probably get an attack. So let's add a Reach Heaven. We can afford it. Jojo Welcome says, I'm tired, but I don't want to go to bed. No coffee. Also, it's 2 a.m. I still got some coffee. Oh, delicious. So we want to pray. Smack him. Smack him. Smack him. We're set for next turn. So this is working quite well. Transient will not do any more damage to us. I think we got hit by Transient. I was not really paying too much attention. I think we got hit for like 4, 6, 7, something. Whatever it was, it's acceptable. So Empty Mind is kind of the draw that I want. But Study is also kind of the draw that I want. We only have 2 cards that enable Calm, and I hate that this costs energy. I think I'm just gonna go for the max HP. Is it wrong of me to do that? Also, we basically just fought a mini-boss, so the fact that we gotta fight this guy is not really a big problem. Although, unfortunately, this elite... No, we actually got a pretty good turn this turn. Boom, 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 boom. This is a fight where we're just gonna wait for not being weak and divinity and then just go to town. We might even just pop divinity right now because we have a meditate. We can bring back pray and prostrate. So we should probably just do it. Even though we don't necessarily have the most damage, but we can reach heaven pray. And we have a vault. Do we have a prostrate coming up? We do, and a scrawl, and an insight. So I think we actually reach heaven miracle vault. Gets another through violence into the draw pile. Did not get what we were looking for, unfortunately, which was either of these two cards. But we can still get to prostrate via a scrawl, but we're not going to be drawing much else on this turn if we do that. I think that's probably still okay, but we should still play blocks because we're not going to kill them on this turn. We're going to need the blocks anyways. So let's play this. And this. And this. And this. And this. And this. And we have the energy for it, so it's 119 damage reach heaven, a 158 damage through violence, and a 165 damage through violence. We can output a lot of damage on the right turns. Shuriken, it's free, I'll take it. We don't need tranquility. Potion belt, honestly, pretty good. And do you toke or upgrade? Honestly, upgrading the praise and the prostrates would be really nice. We would like to get the mantra going faster. Vault being cheaper is also nice. Talk to the hand gives you more block is good. So I think we'll start smithing some of these. Like, let's get that pray. We have multiple upgrades coming up too. It's not a very good opening turn, but it's okay. Turn 2 is when we get all of our freaking draw, man. That's a pretty good turn. I mean, we're already gonna enter Divinity next turn. Vault doesn't really do anything. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It might give us Divinity on this turn, but we're weak and frail. I don't know. I don't think there's a reason not to play it. We'll get extra draw because of Pocket Watch too. So, pray. If we can draw prostrate, we can Divinity on this turn, which is actually nice because we do have a couple of attacks in hand. And we might even be able to draw into the Reach Heaven through violence. So smack, smack. We got it. Pretty much what I was hoping for, and now we'll just end turn. $26 damage. Well. There we go. Should be nearing another... Wow, I was really thinking we would get one of these mantra enablers, but if we don't, we don't. Smack, smack. Safety. We'll enter Divinity next turn, then spend the insights. And then we're basically just looking for Reach Heaven through violence. Which we didn't get. That's fine. I could actually pray again if I really wanted to. I mean, Is there, I mean, there's a prostrate in the draw pile. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can actually enter Divinity again. And then enter Divinity again on the next turn, which is kind of funny. Oh, I had Judgment Kill. You're right. Ah, whatever. My bad. Sorry. Forgot about the Judgment Kill. You know what? Give me the vulnerability. I'm not adding much, but give me the vulnerability. Oh, come on. Why does it gotta be Reptomancer? Why always with the Mancer? Gotta be honest with you, we need to draw faster. This is okay. It's 21 damage in a vault. We're not gonna get Pocket Watch draw out of this, but I think this is honestly good enough. What do we have coming up? Meditate and Vigilance? Yeah, this is good. Although if I play Tantrum, I can't play Judgment in Vault. I could just Judgment Vault, and then hopefully get like a Bowling Bash or a Consecrate to kill you on the next turn, which is probably what you want. Or we could just not play Vault. Like, Tantrum, Judgment, talk to the hand, Empty Fist, we'll kill everything, take no damage, exit state. Nah, but I really want to get the Devotion started, and we have to Vault in order to do that. So I think we just Judgment into a Vault. It's a little slower, but yeah, now we get the Prostrate, we get the Devotion, Bowling Bash is still a kill. Okay, I actually like this. We need to reach heaven too. So we can do it. Reach heaven won't kill you. We got a Bowling Bash, yeah. We can still do it. Oh, but we can't play both of these and Devotion. No, we can. I'm dumb. Okay, Perseverance is getting a little bit better. It's 9 block. Pray gives us what we need on this turn, which is a one-hit kill with Consecrate. Weakness. Damage. And then, give me a safety. If we don't play Perseverance next turn, it's worth more. There we go. And I mean, you are just straight up dead next turn, my dude. So this was probably the easiest Necromancer, Reptomancer with the healing, so I certainly don't mind it. But I'm surprised at how smoothly that went. So we want to continue upgrading. Let's actually, let's get the key. And I don't think we want Madness, I don't think we want Writhe. If we have enough Devotion, Energy's not a problem. Writhe just screws up turn 1 draw. I mean, we'll still have 80, so sure. It's a pretty bad question mark, but what you gonna do? Now, what do we need to change in the deck? Who are we fighting? Donu Deka? It's gonna block Weakness and Vulnerability, but at least we'll purge one of them thanks to Bag of Marbles. Does Donu Deka on A19 start with 3 artifact? I forget. Nemesis is the hardest for the Watcher since it blocks infinite. I don't think you can use an infinite deck as a baseline comparison for elites. I will say that the Nemesis might be the hardest for the Watcher because it kind of ruins your setup. The Watcher is very much about setting up turns, and if the Watcher turns intangible when you enter Divinity, when you have certain cards in hand that you need to play, it does make it a little bit harder, I think, on that one. 2-cost Vault. It's actually a very good point. 2-cost Vault is a very good upgrade. Because now we can set up into the Vault, like Pray, Devotion, Vault. I want the draw next turn, so I think we just devotion. I mean, we can do a decent amount of damage here, but Wrath is not a core component of the damage that we deal in this run. It's all about getting that study, prostrate, vault, mantra, reach heaven, retain, meditate. So I want the draw, so I'm just gonna play empty fist, empty body, and then end my turn. I want that pocket watch. Pocket watch on the Act 4 elites would be nice as well, because it'll give us a lot more draw. So Prey Vault is Divinity. I like it because it means we can actually get cards out. But we need other things first. We play Vault, we don't need Spirit Shield. If we scrawl on this turn, you really like Pocket Watch? Well, the thing is that I think I know what this deck is. This deck involves getting to pray, meditate, and devotion as quickly as possible. Pocket Watch does that. It allows us to get through our deck fast. I still think this is a pray, meditate, vault though. You can't play them both. Okay, play, in that case, play pray and vault. T77 says, Pocket Watch, one of the best relics in the game. I think I undervalued Pocket Watch, because it is seriously incredible. So we have a lot of block on this turn, and we can do a lot of damage. We have no more attacks in hand, just enter calm. So we lose out on a lot of draw, but now we have a lot of blocks in hand that we can use to bypass this turn, or, gotta be honest with you, kinda like the idea of just smacking more dudes around. Smacking more dudes with other dudes. Also, you're dead. That's a pretty fast kill on the Donut Boy. Donut Boy. 27. Honestly, why take damage at this point? That was a 9-card turn, but we'll probably have like a 3-card turn this time around. Yeah, dump the dazes, prostrate is divinity, and then we have insights. So, give me the divinity. Reach heaven. See if we can draw it. The deck's a little thick. I wouldn't mind removing a couple of things like Tantrum, but honestly, I like a lot of the cards that we have. I like a lot of it. We can meditate back. It's 4 mantra. That's enough to get us divinity next turn, if we can't get what we want on this turn. Let's give me the miracle. We don't need any more. Scrawl. No damage. Retain it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's in the draw pile? An attack and a judgment. What's your HP like? 38, 35? I mean, I think you're dead next turn. You know, that's a good point. Judgment could be a good removal. It still does 30 damage, though. Sure, it's not something that we can reliably use on like the heart, but even against the Act 4 elites, Judgment, it's proven valuable in the past as just a way of doing damage. Say I'm not in Divinity and they're at 40 HP. I think I still would prefer to remove Tantrum, because starting on the next fight, I do not care about Wrath. We are not building a Wrath deck, we're building a Divinity deck. We don't have to worry about any relics. We also have another elite to fight, forgot. We only play one power. The Awakened one wouldn't be bad. Admittedly, Time Eater is a little bad. I'm just gonna play 3 cards and take 16 damage. Yeah, no more 9 card turns against Time Eater, unfortunately. You're not even attacking on this turn, which kind of blows, actually. Especially considering that we don't have our enablers yet, so I'll just pass. I might honestly pop the regen potion here. This is a bad fight. And study is probably not what we want to play here. Yeah, I mean, I'm worried. I'm certainly worried. We're gonna play a lot of cards on this turn, unfortunately. We're gonna start here. 36. We should have played Prey. You know what? We should still play Prey. Because we get Devotion. And then we can just play like a Protect. We're gonna take 3 damage. So we made him stronger, but we finally got our Devotion out there, like on turn 3, which kind of blows. This seems like a pretty bad turn. Can we put up a lot of block? Not really. I think this is a vault. Just a straight up vault. That's better. Slightly. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. Those are good. Now, smack. 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 9 block? It's probably worth it. Let's hit you for 75. Might be worth saving that for vulnerability, but I think it's actually just better to get the damage out there. Now, we're only gonna have 3 cards next turn. And I didn't retain any blocks, but we have a block potion if we ever need it. You're almost to the point where you're gonna flip. And I only have 4 cards in this turn. That kind of sucks. 25 gets you to 250, which is not enough. Why don't we just, I think we need to protect and meditate. Even though we're gonna take damage. Oh, but we only have 1 card after this! Oh no! That's a bit of a mistake. Well, let's bring back a Protect. And if we can play it, let's bring back a Reach Heaven. I mean, that's just that's a total miscount. So I have Divinity on this turn. I can only play 1 card. What can I say? Clear mistake. So I'm just gonna put up enough block. The potion is my mea culpa for that turn. Oops, my bad. Please don't kill me. Also a pretty bad turn. I just need to hit you in Divinity once to get you to roll, basically. I don't think we're gonna kill you, but now you're gonna heal. Okay. Now can I kill you? No. If I can't kill you, we'll gain energy for the next turn. and then hope we can either kill you or sustain, or maybe even just pop the potion. You are doing a lot of damage. What? How many slimes do you add to the deck? What is this? I've never seen this many slimes before. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not know that you could create this many slimes. Pardon? You have 2 more? Usually I never even pay attention to the slimes. What the hell? I only have 4 cards. Well, I guess we're gonna be playing a lot of slimes. Actually, we should probably just avoid them. Man, that sucks. But you're still hitting, huh? I think we're dead. Should have played that on the last turn, honestly. Yeah. And I mean, I'm not playing through violence because it's not gonna do enough on its own. I'd rather just use this when we have the vulnerability in hand, but like, we're just not able to do enough damage against the time eater here. Their damage output is too incredible right now. We're dead. That's a severe disappointment. I did not expect, I can't see the slimes. I did not expect to get 6 slimes on 1 turn, or was it 5 slimes? And there were still 2 in the draw pile. Completely screwed me over on that turn. Still, I had a lot of fun on the run. I think we had a pretty good deck. I did not expect to get countered by the draw on the fight, but I totally did. I think we should have taken Fasting Plus. We took a Prostrate, but I think Fasting Plus, once we hit 4 energy, would have made those Prostrates, you know, be twice as good. Would have made all of our offense and defense a little bit better. I think that would have been a very good card to have for the fight, just to give us a little bit of extra strength and dexterity. The energy was not a big problem because of the fact that the boss was kind of countering our play style. And you know what? Maybe I should take fasting more often because of bosses like the Time Eater or the Heart. You know, if you take a fasting, you don't have to play as many cards. You're not quite as countered by a boss like the Time Eater. So you know what? I could have probably done this a little bit better. I could have added in a couple of other cards, I think. Taken away 1 prostrate, add in a fasting, that might have been enough. And you don't have to play fasting, and if you don't want to. I didn't have to play it until we hit up the second boss getting busted crown. Yeah. So I'm gonna take this lesson learned and adjust my future Watcher runs accordingly. I'm gonna try to anyways, but I mean, is study just untakeable? I think it's takeable. It's not just hope you don't get the Time Eater.